The Hobbit, Battle of Five Armies, the conclusion of the Hobbit series. Now, we're going to think about it reviews, but there's really not too much to think about. Either you're in this series or you're not. Either you follow along Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit or not. This is the last of the trilogy, of the Hobbit trilogy. That a lot of people are saying, well, did we really need a trilogy for the Hobbit because it's a short ass book? And I gotta say, yeah, well, it's money. It's all about the money. As you saw the hacked emails from Sony, it's all about the green. Now, going into this movie, am I a fan of the Lord of the Rings films? Of course I am. I love the Lord of the Rings. Well, I don't love it, but I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the first one, the second one, but my favorite has to be Return of the King. Did I enjoy the Hobbit series? Of course I did. I enjoyed the first one. I really liked the second one. This one, I enjoyed. It was okay. It's a one-time deal with these movies, honestly. It's really, I'm sure a lot of people are going to get the director's cut, but it's really a one-time deal for me. I just can't, sit through a whole damn movie where it's like almost 3 hours long, and there's really, I don't want to say it's not boring. You have to really be into this medieval or Earth fantasy type world that Peter Jackson has created. And he's created a beautiful world. Now let's just delve into the movie, so to speak. I mean, this movie looks just like all the other films. I believe they filmed it back to back with the second one. The only problem I have with this film is basically the CGI. I wish they would go practical on some of the costumes and stuff like the Lord of the Rings. But they want CGI. The orcs look... Sometimes the orcs look fantastic, but sometimes the orcs don't look as great, especially with Smaug. Smaug didn't look too great in this one. I really felt like it was a CGI dragon. But man, Cumberbatch nails that voice of Smaug. Now, here's the thing, though, guys. Here's the thing. I really think at the beginning, 20 minutes of beginning of this film, you could even go 30, a beginning of this film, they could have used that for the second one and really started off after 30 minutes after this film from there for this third film of the series. I really think Smaug, Desolation of Smaug, the second one, could have really used the beginning of this one, if that makes sense. I really think the cast is well done. I believe Bilbo, Thorin. I really want to like Thorin, but the problem with Thorin is he's not a likable character. You really kind of start liking him towards the end when he really starts befriending Bilbo. This film is called The Hobbit, but Bilbo isn't really in it that much, But Thorin, I really wanted to like him, but throughout the series, he's just been a dick. He's been an asshole, and I really just haven't been enjoying him. But I really want to like this guy, but I don't like him. I don't like him. I like the other dwarves that are in this film. And there's a little bit of course, they continue the romance with Lily. Well, it's Lily Evangelion, who's doing that elf chick. The names are so hard, but the romance sometimes can go so cheesy and so corny. It kind of took away. I thought it took away a little bit of the film. It kind of was just kind of thrown in there. Honestly, I mean, I know they've been building it up, but it's not really necessary. I know Peter Jackson was going for the epic moments, but sometimes the epic moments came off kind of funny, not as executed as he would have thought it would have been executed. But overall, the film is, it's good. It's good. If you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, if you're a fan of these films, you're gonna enjoy it. There's a big battle scene towards the end, and then there's one scene that involves Christmas past ghosts, and that scene really got me off guard. I was like, wow, this scene's awesome. That was a great scene. But like the acting's great. Peter Jackson definitely knows how to build up a world. I think Lucas Black was great in these films. I think he really showcased his talent. Orlando Bloom, that dude's character, Legolas, he this guy might be like the next savior or something. This guy really does a lot in these film series that makes me question whether is he ever in danger? He could take a whole damn orc army, and it wouldn't matter. The ending of the film was very, very long. You were warned of multiple endings once again because you think it's gonna end, but You're like, okay, come on. But overall, this film was it was a good film. You know, it's a good time, one shot deal. You go in there, you watch it, and you're done with it. You're done with the trilogy. You're done with the whole Lord of the Rings things. You're satisfied, and it just it really just brought. I don't know if it was. It it was good. All right, it was good. I mean, it was long. It was very long. The character, I mean, the pacing, the tone. If you know what you're getting into, you know what you're getting into from the first two films into this one. It's the same tone, it's the same pacing, it's the same. I don't want to say the same dialogue, but there is going to be a lot of dialogue sometimes. There's going to be conflict between the group. Greed is always the main factor in these films. Like, is greed worth everything else? That's the main message. Like, you pretty much, yeah, that was the biggest message in this film that I took away from it is greed consumes all unless you want it to, honestly. But yeah, it was the big battle scene. It was epic. I gotta say, it was pretty badass. Some of the things that I saw, some unique things that I saw with the orcs is like big. You see them in a trailer, those big ass monster dudes. Overall, yeah. I mean, this is the second time though that I came out of the theater. I went into a theater and it was, it wasn't raining at all, and I come out of the theater and it's fucking pouring. So yeah, good old December. Yes, so I do recommend this. I recommend this because I know a lot of people are going to go watch it anyway, and that's fine. If you want to go watch the film, go watch the film. By all means, it was a good film. It was a good film. I can't say it was amazing. It really caters to the taste of what do you like? If you love these films, you're going to love them. You're going to love even the Hobbit series. If you don't love these films, or you're neutral like me, you're going to go into it, and there's some things that you're going to like, and there's some things you're not going to like. There's some things I liked, and there's some things I didn't like. Sometimes it was kind of corny, and I didn't really get it. Then I got it, but it was like really, really overdone into a corn factor. But then sometimes these fights and these, you root for these characters like Martin. I don't want to say Martin Short. Martin Freeman. Martin Freeman as Bilbo. Amazing. I really like that guy. I really liked him as Bilbo. I really like him in The Office. So I was rooting for him, and I wanted to see more Bilbo. I wanted to see more Bilbo Baggins, but we didn't. It is what it is. It's pros and cons, but you'll come away if you enjoy these films. If you enjoy the Hobbit trilogy, you're going to enjoy this film a lot. But for me, it was a one-time deal. But I still recommend you go watch it because this is one of the big films out there. End of the year, guys. End of the year. So, thank you guys for listening. If you like this video, please press the like button and please subscribe. I have more movie reviews on the way. So, that's my review on The Hobbit, Battle of Five Armies. And I know you're going to go watch it no matter what. But, hey, grab a seat. Bet I had some good-ass popcorn to eat. Enjoy the show, guys.